up, now she gone. Now I got the ball, flexing that the raw, sex and trap, but then I guess the try more. As I recollect the records I collect, most of the artists for an early death. I will give it my all, yes, I will give it my best. Anything to replace all the static in my chest. But died up, she won't be up. I feel so fucking rough. I'm lethal, I bleed up in zero. Real big slipper, real thick, cream soda with a toothpicks riding, Uzi riding, 2C slide, 2 cups inside the koozie. I'm so slump, I'm so numb, swerving, skirting with a bump, serving bump. Ruby the junk, got the loose in the blood, gotta screw that loose tube and not the news. Stuffing, gotta watch your fucking news, making my debut, stuffing, getting goons from your bitch too. Juicing up the oven, young goons, gotta prove that I'm a dime a dozen suicidal. So with my cousin, I got a gut feeling there's a bait up in my stomach. I don't fear God, cause I know that he just bluffing. I'ma die one day, over another years and nothing, never need the option to go for the buzzers. So I'm punching, I'ma keep on saying, fucking, I'ma keep on saying, fuck 'em, I'ma keep on saying nothing. Unless you wanna get the fucking, best keep on trucking. All I really want is the blood, light it with the bugs. See the fireworks burn, so I'm back in the fog. She be trying to work something, let me in the fucking drug. Every time I feel abused, I wanna keep the bill, I wanna run a drug, I wanna feel a motherfucking rail. Feel it, do a fucking know that everybody must go and looking for a mother something now, but I know that I am broke. Tryna get on my pimp shit, but I'm stuck on my druggy tip, so I fucking ugly bitch on the pretty girl's ditch. And they know it's no miss on my large and my sad tap, tryna feeling good. So she got from the fat ass like a mama nut. Got the last lap, but only as long as the last lap. Break back, so get that massive got Johnny blast on these hip hop gas with the blast. The last, I'm only the past, I got the gas in my dick scope. Throw me in the trash, call for a pickup. Death over bitches, all because the crystal. Blood spilling in my motherfucking pimp cup. Used to love the bitch, now she sucking up the dick. So I cut my fucking wrist, feel like a puddle of piss. Suicide, yeah, not me, who gives a fuck? No one. It's a great player, I'm a damn slayer. Playing games, hoes, peeling up my layers. Fuck a hater, I'ma blame it on the navigator. Never get a paper, but I got a pair of boots that was there from alligator. Fuck boy, I see you later, keep your mouth shut. I don't fuck with traitors, that'll make it dead. In this world, gotta find a flavor. Cherry marmalade, bitch, I spread it on my bread like a baker. Bitch, I fuck the soul like an anchor. Let me sink down, I don't need a lifesaver. Bitch, I made a fucking promise to the devil that I'll treat my fucking soul, so I'll settle with a motherfucking razor. Don't let my death that I know, so be shy, cause we try pay the leather from Bolo. Is then you're dependent on most, no more blow from the rope. That OG trophy, my soul is in the popo. Maybe if you better win, no globe, no hope, no rope, no dope, no hope for humanity. Meant to win tragedy, suicide, and profanity, no honor or majesty. I need the whole lip and stay solo. Back against the wall, with my back against the wall, still hanging in the hall, never change, I'm the same. No, please don't fucking call me, no. The person you're trying to reach is unavailable, like. Remember the days when me and Slick at the dump to LA. Sleep on the floor, cause the bad niggas, house hoodie devils at the pillow when you best in the couch. Ask for no amount, till it's time to really count. Whatever the fuck you say you hate is what the fuck I'm really about. Really doing drugs and like you do it for the clout. Really got a problem like I'm usually blacking out. All my friends are at cases and this gets gonna pout. Bring me back to the pizza kitchen, now clock in and out. Wash them dishes, cause my bitch and the manager tripping, still I'm out. Fuck the rap industry, I'm down for the motherfucking count. All you fucking clowns, I can really do without. I'll be back, I really down. Roxy, probably cop. Probably cop a script with Roxy, y'all be kinda sloppy. Got me dodging all this body, bagging in the lobby. Dropping at the roller,
Sound, yeah.
Copy silhouette, chalky, tighten out your bottoms, just another red-handed hawking, cherry flavor, yeah. Ruby got your chicken head squawking. Do it how I does it, yeah. Fuck the way they say it, talk it, bleach fucking up. Blake bleeding for diseases, so y'all get the fuck up off. Only say cheese when I ask how much they brought me. Fuck a frame freeze, Commander Lee, or fucking paparazzi Austin.
Few more minutes.
Everything that fucking comes with it. Put the barrels in my mouth. I'm not fucking right now. I don't give a fuck about anything. Never fit it. Never give a motherfucker, but that doesn't fucking change. Come on, let's get chillin', just let me fucking decay. The world is fucking great. Life in the fucking play. They come and I have my nigga now fucking day. Death on the seven, let me be lower level, dwelling out the devil, rocking FDP, Ruby said, drink the dimmy, and he wants to spread the seed, pepper print on his body, hanging off the spring. We got a banner of a firestorm coming up the earth. We got a banner, see the local swarm buzzing in the dirt. We gonna buy another flirt. We got a motherfucking hot tongue cut up in the thirds. We got a broken up, they once swore, taking back to church. We bloody flipped up a skirt.
Let me roll up. What's up with y'all?
Making the fucking rain, alligator flame. Lighting the flame, they ignited the revelation of Osiris, the rising up on the horizon. I'm blacker than diamond inside the none of the water.
Lil B taught me how to cook.
Bitch, I got the head, clean up the lion, put it on the spike, and all of that shit became enlightened. Bitch, I'm standing right beside it, naturally sounding tight. Footprints in the sand, followed by a head of riding bison. Hey, dirty ass Air Max 95s when I step. I regret nothing, bitch. Could give a fuck about respect. Could give a fuck about what you think of me. I'm sick of fucking stress. I'll rob myself in public just so I can get a blue check. Keep a hoe in check, make sure she keeping track of all the checks. Only way she fucking with me now. I wish that hoe the best. Suicide, I got my set. Euthanize, I'm off that tech. Who am I? Will take a guess. I got the blade against your neck. Baby, bitch, I'm broke, I need some fucking dead. Help the young lady, but I beat the motherfucking web. Everything is great, place me safely in my fucking grave. I'm the shaking motherfucker, steady sipping lemonade. Renegade is lit, ain't got that Dre my space just to get lit. Ain't no charade, 2 big posts down, I spun it. Faded in the Escalade, ain't afraid of escapades. I got the blade to serenade the flame. Pocket full of breadcrumbs, bitch, I'm looking for the kid.
I told y'all this is a chill stream.
Trust no
ass get nice. I'm passing bites, glasses, spikes, and bag the ice, ignite the rags and gasoline. We're striking the match, and now we talk the dice. Threads right. I'd like to get the event of the night. Movie y'all bite, leave them bleeding, leave the scene to say goodnight.
All of these bitches afraid of me, and all of these fuckboys they hate on me. So just to sum it up, basically I really couldn't give less of a fuck.
I'm from the era of terror, brought it with financial pressure. Social conformity, rather deserve. Mention the devil, the fuck off forever. London, Millennium, brought nothing better.
I wanna see bloodstains on the grill of the Mustang. Couple pills, just another pint. 6 rounds, 1 way. Flames to rise, burn my eyes. I'm late for judgment day.
Just make it show. Just make it show. Fuck it, if I get muted for the beginning of this one, fuck it, worth it.
Ruby the fucking cherry, bitch, yeah, I'm the time it does it. All of a sudden, me and my cousin, rich from pressing buttons. Lost in the sauce, yeah, I need a fucking compass. Digging up all these industry plans, their roots were covered in fungus. She asked if she could blow me, I said, bitch, I ain't no trumpet. She then called me a husband, I said, no, bitch, we just fucking. This ain't for discussion, this was right up with some tussles. Fuck it, I bust it up, it's time to kick the bucket.
Look out. Don't fire.
It's the only thing that gets me through the day.
I'm looking forward. Any luck? Oh, do tell. What took him so long?
Let me get into the goddamn game.
Worked hard, but he was a
Being
dumb kid.
childish.
I just never thought he'd be that stupid.
Let me know if I sound low or some shit.
It's a real shame. But I'm glad you managed to resolve it and get back our equipment. I'll take it from here. You really
Kind of
saved
in the
our
makeshift
asses.
studio at the
I'm
moment.
not sure how I would have explained to the suits that we lost all that new stuff. Thanks. Still looking to help us out. Maybe check with Rivka. Seems to be having a rough go
to Mars without going through official UC channels or our trade authority partners. Adherence to this law is imperative in order to avoid unwanted infestation. Thank you for your cooperation.
Since you helped us out with the equipment and all, I was wondering if I could talk to you. It's probably... It's not a matter of... Actually... Thanks, Altra. It's clear you want to... See, I came to... He has connections with Dr. But you should know, he has powerful and dangerous friends, so you must be. If it will, it just so happens that he won't. I've got it. But that whiskey. Good luck, and thank you so much.
Oh, I'm beat. But that's what happens when you work harder than anyone else. Oh, I wasn't work. Anyway, when I'm not... Of course. Oh, word is that it's worth quite... Meh. That's the spirit. I'll give you the quote. Yeah. Gnome's been down here forever. He's also been broken forever. Can't actually walk. No one's had the heart to junk him. I modeled his responses after my own sarcastic sense of humor. It proved to be popular, so I did what any aspiring comedian would do and gave him a bunch of stupid jokes to tell. People love it. Or at least that's what they say.
Caution.
Leaving already.
Prepare for today's final subterranean particle detonation. Be advised to secure loose articles and find stable ground or remain seated in the event of unforeseen tremors. Detonation occurs in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The UC Exchange is a great place to buy your weapons.
Final particle detonation concluded. It is now safe to resume normal activity for the remainder of the day. Detonations to resume tomorrow morning.
Captain on deck.
Where are we going? What are we doing? What's next?
Damn, it is hot. Steel.
Captain, greetings.
Oh, I was supposed to fly to it anyway, damn. That's funny. I thought I could drive to it.
too many odds and ends. Time to let something go. Yeah, what is it? Bring me anything useful? Until later.
Something on your mind?
Yeah?
And is it
Dropping off a few. Goodbye.
Hurt. Might want to head on over to Reliant. Dr. Flynn will get you patched up.
I bet my supervisor I could haul up double my normal quota. Guess who owes me drinks for the rest of the month? What? Hold on. You're telling me you actually found the heart of Mars? It's supposed to be harmless prank we send newbies to go find. It's not supposed to actually exist. Yet, here it is. Or at least something resembling the legend. The only way this could happen is if... Damn it! If I gave you the wrong cave coordinates. Well, whatever you found, it's still impressive. You showed me up on this one. Feel free to keep it, since I'd say you earned it.
I'm listening. I'd be happy to carry. Bye for now.
We got lots of stuff. Cool. That's what...
Thundering and shit outside.
Come back anytime.
This life ain't easy, but there's the bits.
It's not easy coordinating corporate efforts between the Star Yard and Beth.
I can't say I'm a fan of excitement and drama around here. I am, but you don't look like the type that could afford it. Last person didn't even want. Now you got mine. You're gonna... Easy. Yeah. Sorry. No. Here you go.
We have the tech to instantly jump across the universe.
Run that back. It's...
Careful near the railings on the upper level.
I heard they found another new
Keep
fresh
it
water
simple.
deposit.
I am, but you don't look like the last person who didn't even want to drink it. Now you got my attention. You may think so. I do have a sauce. Why didn't you say so? Easy. We're just talking, right? Tell you what, I'll do this as a favor for Rivka. She's been through a lot. I'll only charge you what I paid for the whiskey years ago. Maybe that, and it's yours. I sure hope you're not...
If you ever feel like sharing,
I could use a break.
Used to think I was Vanguard material.
Take your time. Cool. Come back anytime.
Where the hell did...
We're to be based out of the wild, somewhere outside the city.
I bet my supervisor I could... What? It's supposed to be... The only way this could happen is if... Damn it! If I gave you the wrong cave coordinate. Well, whatever you found, it's still impressive. You showed me up on this one. Feel free to keep it, since I'd say you earned it.
So how about this? After we joined the UC, you know, all the way and shit, we finished it. Let's go in deep cover, right? Cause we ain't doing the House Varun shit till we get Andrasia. Oh yeah, we still gotta do the madness shit too. Yeah, that's what we finna do now. I wanna do the goddamn me Doom shit, but I just feel like that's finna stress me the fuck out and I'm not strong enough yet. Oh, look. Yeah, look a lot better. That's a lot better. For me to see type shit purposes. Okay, it is raining. It's supposed to rain all damn days, it's just now raining.
Hey, I'll only carry the goods. Bye for now.
Just so we can have two ships with us type shit when we fly.
Greetings, Captain.
Let's get this crate into space.
I did not go sell that shit, did it? I did not, my dumb ass. It's all good, wait. Oh no, I definitely need to put that shit in storage till then.
I'm doing an oral history of Constellation's most decorated members. It's just me repeating your name into a data slate for 5 hours.
I'm dead. That's scary. Oh, nah, never mind. I forgot. My lockpicking shit ain't even up to par yet. It's just continue with the UC colony shit. On the way we can go see goddamn me cuz at the eye and shit. So can.
This is UC Security. Prepare to be scanned for contraband. Scan complete. You are cleared to land at New Atlantis. Please enjoy your visit to Jemison.
This is Constellation Star Station LO868. Welcome aboard.
Go get my glasses.
Docking complete. It's so satisfying seeing the hatches line up.
We got a rook on deck. Good to see Constellation getting some fresh blood.
Glad you two finally have a chance to meet.
Wish I could have been down at the lodge to see the artifacts come together. But I got a little lost peeking through the eye. Probably would have just gotten annoyed at being bothered. I'll catch a smile at our next big revelation. You know there's more to come. Now, this station, the Eye, rigged up for deep space scans. Barrett and Sarah teased out the signs of where our artifacts could be hiding after we caught our second one. But the data takes a slow ride along the Sea of Light. Years or decades between us and the fringes of space without a grav drive.
I forgot to get water, y'all, my bad.
You won't be the only constellation out there. Andreja and Mateo are both following up on scans themselves. Mateo went out recently, but Andreja, it's been a while. Hate to pull a worried old man act on you, but I'm an old man and I'm worried. If you don't want to talk, we don't have to. I've lost you.
Yes, indeed. Stop worrying so much, Vladimir. If she's out there, we'll find her.
She should be at one of the 2 sites I've marked on your star map. Can take care of herself, but we all need backup sometimes. Anyway, hopefully you'll be catching Fortune's smile, and we'll have some more artifacts to take a closer look at. Happy hunting. Usually it doesn't. I'm overdrawn from Lady Luck 3 times over. It's a long tale to tip your ear on, but if you ever wanted to visit, I have a house out there in the Starfield. Thought I was going to see life's eclipse from there, but Constellation swept me away. Haven't been there since we started on the Eye. If you do go there, turn the lights off when you leave, okay?
Okay, got a random quest right there, alright.
I don't suppose I have time for a nap before we leave? Hmm?
here. The workup's in the cabinet's hands. They said they'll call for us once they've gotten to properly review it. But listen, I know I should have been more forthcoming about who I was earlier. So, in the interest of full disclosure, there's one more thing you ought to know before we head up there. My relationship with the UC, it's more complicated than it might seem at first glance. The UC's actually the only reason I'm here in the first place. I am a clone of a man named Francois Sanon, one-time Fleet Admiral of the UC during the Colony War, former head of the UC Navy. They called him Ve Victus, woe to the defeated, in Old Earth Latin, a title he earned. The program I was a part of, it was the UC's attempt to create a new generation of military minds from one of their most respected tacticians. Secure the leadership of the UC military for generations to come. I'm getting there. The man I was cloned from, my father, was executed for acts he committed during the war. The man caused a lot of death, on both sides. Freestar Collective and UC. Military and civilians. And the things he did, well, they're a part of the reason the UC and Freestar Collective aren't really on great terms to this day. So my involvement, it could be another obstacle they throw at us up there. I just wanted you to be forewarned. I really appreciate you saying that. I just thought you deserved to know, considering how much you've done already. You know, while we've got a second, was there anything else we needed to discuss? I know you got dropped into the middle of this pretty fast. Or if you've got any last-minute business to attend to, now might be a good time. No telling how long the cabinet's gonna... Then I guess it's just a something you still want. All right.
Ah, Captain. Congratulations on joining the
Ah, welcome. You must be the captain Hadrian mentioned in her report. You have our thanks for the risks you faced in securing this information.
Oh, I'm sure she did.
Yes, well, precisely how urgent is what I hope we'll determine here today. So now, we have two petitioners here making a surprising request. Access to the UC Xeno Warfare Team's Terramorph data, currently housed in the Armistice archives. A request which will require not just this body's agreement, but that of all three Armistice signatories. UC, Freestar Collective, and House Varun. Now, Captain, we've all read Hadrian's report on the subject, but we have yet to hear from you. Perhaps you could summarize for the Cabinet what it is you see as the goal of this endeavor. That is something to consider. Though we also have to take into account the nature of the data you require.
Madam President, I object to the very premise of this meeting. While no one would argue that what happened on Tau Ceti was anything less than a tragedy, Terramorph attacks are not some sudden new threat on the horizon. They've been happening for generations. To demand we hand over banned archival knowledge and possibly upset the balance of galactic diplomacy because of a single attack seems at best panic. And at worst, A power grab by the daughter of a bloodthirsty warmonger and her associates.
I would remind the chief diplomat who he's speaking to. If it's my father you're looking to address, you're welcome to consult a medium. I would also ask how many deaths the cabinet requires to act. 50? 50,000? Because if tragedies like Tau Ceti are just prelude to more attacks, I have no doubt you'll get the body count you require.
Let's keep this civil, shall we? And while there should be no doubt, the preservation of life stands paramount among this body's duties. Chief Yassine has a point. Will a single attack, however troubling, be sufficient to convince the other factions to grant us access to what they no doubt consider weapon data? I don't think it's enough. Perhaps you can help, Captain. As the one who actually
I had to
collected the sample in
rearrange some
question,
shit.
did this terramorph seem at all
So while
alarming
the
to
shit
you?
was off, I got bored and started finally trying to move my office, but then I got tired and it was hot as hell. So we probably and I still gotta hop back on World of Warcraft. We going back. It's just I feel like I gotta get to a nice enough level back on here. Type shit. Or at least get enough shit did on the first playthrough to feel okay about myself.
That is worth considering.
Nah, cause
This
you know,
attack took
funny
place on an
shit.
almost completely uninhabited
I
world.
literally got right
The
back to
casualties
where
were
I
minimal as a result. But if
got
there's
to
another
last time,
attack, will we be so lucky?
which is hilarious. Nah, I think
That's a fine point,
Didn't
Admiral.
the blue girl
So then,
mama
Captain,
die?
Given the
We
discussion
fight.
now
I had
and the
fought her.
information
That
we've
was
been
like the
privy to
last
thus
I
far,
remember.
If you were in our position, would you grant the request made to open the archives?
Yeah, that bothered me, and I took that personally. I took that personally.
I'm uncomfortable opening the archives without gathering more information. However, if that's the path forward you prefer, then so be it.
I'm inclined to agree.
As am I.
I suppose that does get to the heart of the point, doesn't it? Very well. I consent. The galaxy was lucky you were here today, Captain.
You and I are in agreement, Chief Diplomat. So, if there are no other objections, I believe we can agree to give our full backing to make the request to... What was that?
Yeah. Don't you fight her?
Incident. Chief Sarkin, what's happening?
There's been an attack at the spaceport. Terrible.
Yeah, that's the farthest I got.
Just as predicted.
Good God.
They're here. Now.
There must be another explanation. The creatures evaded our...
I do not got the guns for this right now.
There will be plenty of time for conjecture later. Chief Sarkin, order the evacuation of the spaceport and have your men contain the things, but do it discreetly. The last thing we need is a citywide panic.
Yes, ma'am.
Admiral Logan, the local barracks can provide support?
I'll make the order myself. The nearest anti-Xeno squad, though, is off-world. Going to take a while to bring them in.
Well then, we'll have to make do with the tools we've got. You two, we can't risk those things getting out of the spaceport. I want you both on the next train there. We'll let them know you're coming and that you've dealt with these things before. Now go show them how it's done.
Captain, I'm right behind you. Let's get down there.
You! The EM rifle, grab it!
That's it. Now hit him with everything you've got.
We're trying to help you!
Oh god. Oh god.
Give it your best shot. Notch another one for me.
Looks like we're in the
Thank you for what you did. We didn't want to hurt them.
The way those people were acting. I've seen this before. They were under the Terramorph's influence, weren't they?
I don't know. They were down at the port and they just started screaming. We tried to restrain them, get them on the train to get them out of harm's way, but some of the other officers down there, we couldn't restrain them fast enough. They just started firing on us. People we knew. They went berserk.
Pheromonic projection. Some Terramorphs, they can induce this fog. It affects everyone differently, but some people just lose control, turn against everyone around them, even if they don't want to. They're like a puppet. You kill the morph, you break the hold. But this means we're gonna need to be real careful with our fire, and keep that EM weapon at the ready. Let's do it.
That's unlocked. Please, do what you can to help them.
Lock and load, biatch.
Shh. I don't think we're alone.
No time to waste, Captain. Stash the EM and pull some firepower. Let's move!
An evacuation order has been issued for the spaceport district. All citizens are required to proceed to the nearest shelter.
Don't just stand there.
No sign of hostiles.
It's not real! Whatever you're experiencing right now is not real! We have to put down that sword! There's another one! They're everywhere! All sides! They're all around us! Fall back! Fall back!
We made quick work of them, huh?
I'm sure they had something we can use.
Wait, officer? Are you and this woman experts? Take whatever we can get right now. We've got the remaining creatures locked down on the landing pad, barely holding our perimeter. They said you've done this before. Huh? One fire team to spare and whatever supplies you need, but I can't risk them taking over any more of my men. Put those things down and do it fast. We'll hold them as best we can.
you might be looking for some backup. You say the word, we're out there on your 6.
You two have any experience with terramorphs before?
Only the brief they just gave on the way here.
Surviving a full-on mental assault isn't the same as keeping your cool in a firefight. Might make you more liability than asset.
We're not UC security. You don't need to worry about us. Roger that. We're...
Someone wants to take us on? Bring it.
things reached the populated areas of the city, we would have had an absolute mess.
Guess they weren't kidding about you two. Universe put the right people in the right place. Certainly doesn't feel like it.
I don't want to think what would have happened if you two hadn't been here.
Just glad we could rise to the occasion. Captain, we should report back to the President. Let her know the terramorphs have been dealt with. Take care of yourself, Sergeant.
Attention. The spaceport has been secured. Safety precautions remain in place. Please wait for the all-clear signal before exiting your homes. That is all.
That's a relief to hear. Captain? Hadrian? It would appear that the Cabinet owes you our thanks for what you did for the city today. As well as an apology. Your concerns about the Terramorphs, well, consider them validated.
Thank you, ma'am.
Of course. I only wish we could have acted sooner. Now, today's events have only clarified our path forward in the eyes of the Cabinet. You will have our full support in collecting the Terramorph data from the archives, as well as a subsequent investigation into the nature of these attacks. But to accomplish those goals, we're going to need the right people in the right places. As such, the Cabinet has authorized me to reinstate you, Hadrian, effective immediately, to your former rank of Major. As soon as we've got the data in hand, we want you investigating these attacks and how to stop them. Will you do this?
Yes. Yes, ma'am. I'd be honored.
Excellent. But as you've both made clear, for such an investigation to succeed first, we're going to need someone to convince the Freestar Collective and House Varun to play ball. Someone who knows precisely the sorts of dangers the colonies and all the galaxy are facing right now. The Cabinet wants you, Captain, to be that representative. We do. In exchange, we're willing to fast-track your citizenship upon collection of the data. So, will you help us? I'm glad to hear it. Now, we, of course, won't be sending you in without the proper support. Deputy McIntyre in the Office of Interstellar Affairs will be your guide on gaining access to the archives. You should be able to find her in her office across the hall. And on behalf of the whole of the United Colonies, you have our thanks. We're dismissed.
Damage to the spaceport.
I'm a Chief Engineer.
Yes, sir. I'll make sure they get what they require. That must make you my Vanguard captain. Welcome to Interstellar Affairs. I'm Deputy Chief Diplomat McIntyre, Chief Yassine's second-in-command. I heard you were instrumental in protecting the city from the attack. You have my gratitude. I was also informed that you gave quite the presentation to the Cabinet. Chief Yassine wants you to know the Interstellar Affairs Office is fully committed to this endeavor, accessing the Terramorph data and beyond. We're going to do everything in our power to make sure you have the tools you need. And that means first getting you into the archives. You do know what the archives are, correct?
Someone paid attention in current events. So, then you also know that it was originally managed by the 3 major galactic players. Access to the archives is only granted in cases of dire emergency, and requires a one-time use code from each of the 3 Armistice signatories. UC, Freestar Collective, and House Varun.
Now, the UC is already on board, so that means we'll need to convince 2 people. The ambassadors of the Freestar Collective and House Varun to hand over their codes. Get them both and you'll have your data. But that's a lot easier said than done.
I couldn't agree more. However, both ambassadors have reasons they won't, or can't, work with us. Now, I'll provide guidance on how we believe you can acquire each code, but ultimately, it'll be up to you to get them both to cooperate.
And I do mean cooperate. Threats and violence are off the table here. Though that doesn't mean we can't get creative.
But it does mean we need to get you up to speed on who you're dealing with. Who do you want to start with? Ambassador Radcliffe of Freestar, or Ambassador Balmore of House Varun? Ah, the good Ambassador Radcliffe. She's a veteran of the Colony War, and her only goal in life is to make ours miserable.
A little bit of both.
Now, officially,
a little bit of both.
Our office is suggesting you try and negotiate with her.
Use your
It was good with
experiences
you.
as a member of the military and with the threat we're facing to convince her to lend her support.
And who knows? Maybe
Not
that'll
at
work.
all.
Stranger
Not at
things have
all.
happened. But my suspicion is we're going to have to rely on
I'll say
other
we like
tools to get her code.
60% done with the UC storyline.
Certainly. See, good diplomacy is all about the careful application of pressure. We just need to find the squeeze.
UC Intelligence has a recording device planted in the ambassador's living quarters, which we suspect you can use to your advantage.
But getting caught trespassing is a quick way to land yourself in an embassy holding cell.
So, if you are going to try and access the device, you're going to need to find a way in there without being seen.
Yep.
Now, we recovered some intel we believe should be able to help with that.
The Freestar.
But there's also a disgruntled staff member you might be able to pump for information. Maybe
The
even
cowboy
convince to work
ass
with
niggas.
All right. Here.
And take these.
Ambassador Balmore's a challenge. When the rest of House Varun retreated into seclusion shortly after the signing of the armistice, Balmore stayed here. He's since lent his support to a small number of archival requests, so there's real hope he might again. Though claiming to know how a member of House Varun thinks is a quick way to earn yourself a psych eval.
I usually just don't wear them. But it was bothering me, so I was like, fuck it, let me go and put them on. Just.
It does. But
It'd be
there's
like that.
concern. We're not 100% sure Balmore's actually still alive. His public appearances were always rare. But it's been several years now since he last poked his head out. Scans of the facility show life signs, but not the kind we were expecting.
Your task is to find him and kindly but firmly remind him of his duties under the armistice. I have no doubt. Now, the embassy front door isn't an option, but our spies have stated there's a side entrance that should allow you access. Here, this device should get you all the way down to the embassy interior. Once you're inside, though, finding the ambassador is going to be up to you. And fair warning, we received a report that alarms might have been tripped inside the embassy during the attacks. Watch out for automated security in there.
Now, if you have additional questions or require clearance for a new approach we haven't already discussed, don't hesitate to ask. I'd suggest you start with Ambassador Radcliffe. Approach her while the attack is still fresh in her and her staff's mind.
Be smart out there, Captain.
Hope y'all doing good tonight.
By the way, Captain, Sergeant Yumi was looking for you. Sounds like he's got more work.
Yeah, they do be wordy than a motherfucker. I'm dead. Hey, mamas do that. Bruh, so, okay, so, yeah, that was my bad, y'all. Like, that bit, I told y'all, I was like, I don't know when. It's just, I was getting it in. I was hurt. I'm sure.
Ah, I do. Thanks to you, the spaceport is up and running again, which is good for commerce, but also for smugglers. We've received a tip that someone has been bringing in contraband into New Atlantis through the spaceport, and we need to investigate. Great. Ask them if they've noticed. Once you've gotten a lead, when you're done, there should be a few working on the... Right now, we don't have any good... See you later.
Can we run through it one more time?
You are a visitor? You'll find the ambassador.
We should have a talk. When you have the time, of course. I'm listening.
Visitors are only allowed in the lobby, offices, or conference room.
I'm going to be up front with you. I'm not happy visiting anything related to the Freestar Collective.
Security, and they
What
still
you need.
can't protect their own spaceport. The UC never fails to disappoint. I just wish I hadn't received the news from an SSNN broadcast. We have a strategic advantage to maintain, Mr. Long.
Of course, ma'am. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
Excuse me. Are you supposed to be in here?
Official business? Talk to the ambassador.
I'm sorry. Do you have an appointment? Ah, you're the one McIntyre called about. The eyewitness. She said you were at the spaceport.
Opening
You
no
have my
cans of
thanks for what
ass,
you
I
did
tell
down
you
there.
what.
Truly. Saved many lives. Now, she also mentioned that, and maybe it was just a bad connection, that now the UC wants terramorph data from the Armistice archives, some of the most highly guarded information in the galaxy, in order to protect us all. I can only presume you're here to tell me I misheard her and that they didn't send you, local hero, to futilely beg on their behalf. Tell me I've got that right. I was afraid of that. Let me be frank, Captain. The answer is no. That information is there because it is dangerous. I will not be the one responsible for its release. Now, why don't you quit wasting my time and yours, and go? You're really gonna push this? I'm listening. It's possible I might be letting my history cloud my judgment. Possibly. No one does, Captain. The only question is how to do it. I suppose you're right. Our job and our responsibility. Preventing more
Damn
death.
it.
Captain, I'm sorry, but my answer...
I can do it.
When you have a few moments, there's something I'd like to discuss.
Visitors are only allowed in the lobby, offices, or...
Thanks for taking time to chat. I received a message from Constellation, and it's given me a lot to think about. No, it's nothing like that. It's just a list of requests. Things I would normally handle if I was there. But I'm not. I'm out here instead with you. Something like that. It's difficult to explain. Before I joined Constellation, I served for 8 years as the head of the Navigator Corps, until the UC decided to axe the department. Yeah, sure. Some more than others. You see, the top brass demanded press-worthy discoveries to justify the spending, and money was tight after the war. Shutdown was inevitable. At the end of the day, I was in charge, so the blame obviously fell on my shoulders. Yeah? You once told me that you favored the journey over the destination. So I'm hoping you'll understand what I'm trying to say. I failed because I was more concerned about exploring the stars than pushing a pencil. Because of my lack of foresight, all I ended up with was a shattered division and a bunch of excuses. That's just it, though. Did I push too hard? Did they shut us down because I wasn't quietly sitting at my desk approving meaningless memos? We'll never know. Well, that brings us to this message now, doesn't it? Call it whatever you want. My drive, my initiative, my optimism. It's been my greatest strength and my worst nightmare. It elevates me to these positions of authority, but all I want to do is explore, not sit and make... Yes, exactly. If it's obvious to you, imagine how obvious it is to someone like Barrett or Mateo. Oh, they must be itching to replace me by now. God damn it. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. Oh, here you are trying to help me and I'm yelling at you. You have to understand. Once Aja retired, I lost the only person that gave a damn. Of course you do. I'm just not thinking straight right now.
Get it together,
Phew.
man.
This has taken a lot out of me, so maybe we should just leave things right here. But thank you for being there and listening. It helped. It really did. I'm going to be upfront with you. I'm not happy visiting anything related to the Freestar.
Oh yeah, they actually do their job on here. I can say that.
Native, but you lead, and I'll follow.
I just wish I hadn't received the news from an SSNN broadcast. We have a strategic advantage to maintain, Mr. Long.
Of course, ma'am. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
Excuse me. Are you supposed to be in here? I'm sorry. Do you have an appointment?
So in here.
Ah, you're the one, McIntyre. You have my thing. Now, that now the use... I can only presume. Let me be I will not be the one... You're really gonna push this? I'm listening. You're not wrong. We do need to do something. Oh, yes. I suppose you're right. Our job and our response. It's possible I might be letting my history cloud my judgment. Possibly.
It ain't really your love interest. It's like whoever you got the most like friendship with. You know what I mean?
And if the United... Captain, I'm sorry.
Damn it.
I just wish I hadn't received the news from an SSNN broadcast. We have a strategic advantage to maintain, Mr. Long.
Of course, ma'am. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
Yeah, that's why you can only stop it like the
supposed to be
second
here?
playthrough.
I'm sorry. Do you...
Everyone's a little on edge.
Ah, you're the one, You have my thanks for... Now, that now the use... I can only presume. Let me be I will not be the one... You're really gonna push this? I'm listening. I suppose you're right. And those lives are in my hands. It's possible I might be letting my history cloud my judgment. Possibly. Well, Captain, you make some good points. But if I'm really granting you access, I'm gonna need the following concessions. Your access will be limited. You can only take out the items related to stopping these terramorphs. The monitors will make sure of it. You go in once. You get everything you need on your trip, and never again. And all research done with the data will be monitored. If this data is being used to save the galaxy needs to be involved in the oversight. Freestar scientists will watch your people like hawks. So, do we have an agreement? Excellent. Follow me. They tell me it should only take a moment. And there. Here, I'll reach out to Deputy McIntyre. We'll coordinate the necessary oversights. Two unlikely allies, I guess.
but I need sign-off from the Interstellar Affairs office.
FC's no friend of you and me.
This isn't what I expected at all. It appears the flora they were using as decor has overgrown the entire embassy. It'd actually be more fascinating if it took more time to get to Norway. anything useful?
So, what seems punishment becomes providence. A reminder we can never truly know the Great Serpent's designs for us. You have my thanks, and my apologies for the ordeal you just endured. Come, let us discuss.
Already salty. Have a good one, brother.
Time to get back to the world, eh?
Boy, if anybody's
Not
trying
the
to nerf,
ideal
what happened with it?
introduction,
What happened?
I suppose,
Long
giving you
wonder
a
what happened
grand
with it.
tour
How
of
did
the
you make 'em
embassy
do it?
via barely functioning intercoms. I do
How
greatly
Bestie been?
appreciate
I ain't
your
seen him
persistence.
stream in a minute.
I suspect the Venom tree upstairs has worked itself into more systems than I'd realized. But then again, who could cage such a beauty? Eh? Tell me though, what is it like outside? I heard the broadcast mentioning an attack. Then the embassy was struck with a power surge and then silence. Has the rest of the city suffered quite so badly? Is that right, huh? I shall need to have these repairs seen to sooner rather than later. Now, it cannot solely be the Serpent's grace that brought you here at such an opportune moment. You were sent by the UC. That much is obvious. Who else could just waltz through my door, hmm? And the broadcast spoke of terror morphs at the spaceport. A worrying occurrence, certainly, but coming here of all places, when all I could provide is some enthused cheerleading and... an archive code. So the UC requires information, then. On terror morphs, presumably. Do I see this all clearly? The preservation of life stands as the very purpose of the archives. Using its data to prevent more attacks, there is logic there. But if I am to grant you access, I have a requirement. For years, House Varun has been known only as an agent of slaughter. We founded this embassy with hopes of shedding that legacy, with little success. In exchange for my code, I require this. You must be the one who ensures it is used for good. Ensure House Varun's legacy is more than just carnage. The knowledge you ask for isn't evil. No knowledge is. It is we who bend it to evil ends. Oh, you must assure me this will be used to save lives, not endanger them.
Oh yeah, we ain't doing none of that evil shit, my nigga. I got you, kid.
As the chair of Constellation, I take personal responsibility in vouching for this man's integrity. He'll keep his word.
Well then, I shall not fear. Please, follow me. Let's hope it still works. And there. Let it be used for good.
I think you need to get rid of some of that gear. I'm listening. I'd be happy to carry. Bye-bye.
Excuse me?
Captain, you're back sooner than... Oh, wait. Did you actually succeed? With Radcliffe? And Balmore? We're all in agreement. So the old man was still lurking around in there. Fine work, Captain. And now, I've already arranged everything with the archival monitors. When you get down there, the UC monitor will give you instructions on how to deploy the codes. Follow them to the letter. Here, the UC code piece and an archival access card. The entrance is just on the other side of the plaza across from Mast. Absolute best behavior down there, all right?
Captain, can I help you? Captain. Deputy told me what went down. Impressive work.
Captain, if you'd be willing to transfer the documents to the Major, she and I have been discussing what comes next.
Time for us to start getting some real answers. And figure out if we've been asking the right questions. So whenever you're ready. Acknowledged and accepted, Captain. So with the data out of the way, we've been discussing where exactly this work's getting done. The Red Devil's headquarters on Mars, back where you found Percival, seemed the natural spot. Already has the equipment, the safety measures. Though it sounded like the deputy had a few more things she needed to discuss with you first.
Indeed. The most important of which is getting you your citizenship.
Then I guess we'll see you on Mars.
Captain, if you'll follow me.
Yes? What?
Another day, another shift.
All right, Captain. Are you ready to become a citizen of the United Colonies? Good. This isn't the only item we need to discuss, so I'll give you the short version. Please raise your hand. Captain, through your actions today and in days past, you have earned your place among the United Colonies. Through service, bravery, strength, and upholding of the mutual good. Will you carry and cultivate these values for as long as you remain a citizen? Then, Captain, I'm pleased to welcome you into the United Colonies as a full citizen. Here, your official ID and your citizenship dispensation. We've also let the Aphelion Realty office out in the plaza know you're approved to purchase property. Now, the other item we needed to discuss. There's a member of the UC who's asked to speak to you, but this person is in a sensitive position. Normally, we wouldn't even consider something like this, but we think this person has information that could prove useful in dealing with the Terramorphs. And they've stated they'll only share it with you. They asked for you by name. So I need your agreement that everything you're about to see is kept in the strictest confidence. You can tell no one. Can you agree to these terms? Let's hope it never comes to that. Head to the elevator. You're going to subsection 7. I'll make sure you're cleared for access by the time you get there.
scientist almost my entire life, and I had no idea this place even existed. The UC certainly excels at keeping secrets. I'll be fine. You go on ahead.
Welcome, Captain. Please, come down and approach the intercom. You and I should chat. President Abeyo was kind enough to give me a few files to peruse. Quite the series of accomplishments you've managed. But now you face a foe unlike any other. An invisible enemy, lurking in the shadows. You're going to need all the help you can get, which is why I hoped we could speak. Do you know who I am? Perceptive. I like that. I'm Francois Sanon, but most know me as Vivictus. I was an admiral during the Colony War. One of its great villains, if you believe the slates. I was to be executed for my crimes, but the previous regime deemed me too valuable to simply discard. So they put me here, a sacrifice on the altar of peace. Even my death served the colonies. I want to help you, and my progeny Hadrian, prevent more attacks. Though I am curious, has she shared with you the nature of our little family? Did she? So willing to trust Hadrian. I never did succeed in driving that out of her. Our relationship has always been a challenging one. The Major was born to become a great leader, carry on the legacy I established, and was given all the finest training to support it. And she excelled. But the universe cut all that short. Now, though, it's placed even more crucial work in front of the two of you. And I think I have a part to play in helping you accomplish what you've set out to do. After some long years earning the trust of this current regime, the UC has been permitting me to work alongside one of their recovery teams, helping them gather with quite a few the names and I'll tell you. There is a fool like myself. If it dealt when the colony, but I'm not expected. Bring me evidence. Good. According to there's a
Identity verified. You may proceed to the exit.
You've got something for me? Sure, I'm right. Captain, did your... Surprised me too when I learned it, but the prisoner has proven useful over the years, and kept far from any major decision-making. But I do think it's worth re-emphasizing. No one else can know about this, all right? Good. And that's not a good look for any of us.
Dr. Reginald Orlaise? He's finally found him. Of course, killing Orlaise is completely out of the question, but bringing him to justice... He's been on the lam for years. That'd be a huge win for the UC.
What's being offered in return?
Really? He found the members of the research team. We'd already initiated a search for them, but it'd save a lot of time and manpower if he just gave us that information. Captain, if that's the deal, you have my endorsement. Just so long as you make every effort to bring the man in alive. Now, was there anything else you wanted to discuss regarding your meeting?
Then I'll bid you good day, Captain, and remind you of the importance of discretion.
Okay. Hello.
Back on board.
Let me make some food and shit. Let me be fat real quick, y'all. And we'll be right back in there, so I'll be right back.